Abusia more ye fiade baako. Enipa enam ne so. Ema chukudu jude etimi ba santimam. Ebe ne nam aye na se be ne nam ho nyina ene ode ne nsa pem ne bo na de ye kan na ye ntro na ye sei no.
So he's not our king, he's not our leader. He's not a member of Igbo community, Ghana.
Charlie, see, I am bringing you some videos. This video is about revelation. The actual person that actually brought Ihenetu into the Igbo community or to Ghana is speaking. And I want us to take our time and watch this video till the end. And also the person that actually invited Ihenetu to the Ashanti region, that's the Messiah Palace, has also been revealed. So Charlie, take your time. Let's watch the person that invited Ihenetu to the Ashanti region first, then we talk about the one that brought Ihenetu into their community or to Ghana. Let's go into the videos.
Alatani chukudu judu nsemu awakeka kade ne nse pempem ne boso se na oba kumase ne nkrofo se wanya akonya ankochi opim so onum ne ade a na ye ntro ne ade no emse nkrofo re ye fi ade baako abusia mo re ye fi ade baako enipa enam ne so ema chukudu jude etimi ba santimam. Ebe ne nam aye na se be ne nam ho nyina ene ode ne nsa pem ne bo na de ye kan na ye ntro na ye sei no. Jataba Samu hwe ne critically jataba na tutu kuntunkuni di nanim. Yese bontensufo benya wa na fifie nipa no. Ebi no jataba na tutu kuntunkuni a odi alatani anim. Eje no ababa. Ntini huwa na aye ne dene ne huwa aye ne den nyina no efi jataba ene di animu mi wa jataba funeral committee onka ho bi manhia hokra roben na play ohonum enkrama mu hono unim se Ghana fo asore ne so den adan na ogigi nanim se ade ne basantima mu ha senye mamosemu a aden na ogigi nanim na asade ne basantima mu hanom no so oba na obaji nani so odo ontra honom he should just be there and be tickling himself ontra ho no ho so oba ni ampamo no hemfa ne nsam no bro no boso a aya onsamra biem na wa sa tutuntuma ne di nanim am say what sell credibility jataba obi amfo asem nya hwi biem santima mu ho kanene na nkwa ya ho na me kuma santima na menye se ade na wundi sa lane nim adamude no akoje ana ade no akoje owura na begu ho anma sesa oh mpani si dimpa eyesi ahonya asem sebe fa bibo kotodwem makraw.
Now what is the story? This whole business about Igbo came, whatever, began with two men. This man here called Jeffrey Mokugo, and this one here, who we all know, called Chukudi Ihenetu. Now, how did it begin? 2011, this man took this man for the first time to the Igbo Yam Festival in Ghana. And that is where the confusion began. Now, one of the patrons of the Igbo community in Ghana, his name is Chief Michael Okereke, has been telling me how it all began.
Igbo community held New Year Festival in 2011.
Okay.
I
was the chairman of that.
He was the chairman of that occasion. And it was our grand patron. It was our grand patron who brought him that time.
Right.
So after that, you claim to be king of who?
Well, the grand patron brought him.
Yes, at that New Yam Festival.
Okay. In 2011.
2011. So all of a sudden, you bypass even the person who brought you want to be king over him. Is that how to, in your village, is that how to be a king? Are you getting it? So that is how. So he's not our king. He's not our leader. He's not a member of Igbo community, Ghana.
Okay, so as you heard from Michael Okereke, this man brought this man, and all of a sudden now, this man is wanting to be king. But that is not the whole story. The point is this, that when this man brought this man, he then realized that this one want to be Igbo king Ghana. Because he brought him, he thought that he would be king and maybe this one would be one of his lieutenants. But I realized that this one was pushing to be king. So he rushed to Lagos. I was told by this man that he then rushed to Lagos and made the Igbo king Lagos, or Eze Igbo of Lagos, crown him to become Eze Igbo for Ghana. Then this one also got elders in Ghana here to now crown him as Eze Igbo Ghana. With the thinking that if this man went to Lagos to be crowned king, it means he's a sub-chief because he is now subject to the Eze Igbo of Lagos. This man is now subject to the Eze Igbo of Lagos. So he now got himself to be crowned king. So now when this man returned to Ghana, it became a confusion. It looks like now this man is claiming to be Eze Igbo, and this man is also claiming to be Eze Igbo Ghana, both of them. So that confusion had to be settled. But the Igbo community Ghana dissociated themselves from both men. Please, this is very critical. This point I'm making is very, very critical. The Igbo community Ghana dissociated themselves from both men, and by issuing a statement, which I'm displaying on the screen right now, claiming that this man has gone to Lagos to be crowned. This man has also got himself to be crowned in Ghana, and both of them are coming to do coronation. This man was coming to do his at Kamma Conference Center, and this one was coming to do his at the trade fair. So the Igbo community issued a statement calling on national security to stop both of them. That is in 2012. In 2012, they called the national security to stop both of them because what they were doing was going to bring confusion. So clearly, like I said, it means that in the Igbo community in Ghana have dissociated themselves from both of them. Now, why did the Igbo community say that both of them, the two of them, cannot make claim to anything they are claiming? Because according to them, in their constitution, there is nothing like Eze. In their constitution, what they know is that they are welfare committee, a community, and then they have a president, and the president is elected from each state because there are 5 states under Igbo. So they said that this is how they elect their leaders. So after every 3 years, they elect leaders. But these people are now here claiming to be Igbo. So they dissociate themselves from them. Now, Mr. Louis Okori has been explaining to me what kind of leadership structure they have. And they explain clearly that there is nothing like Eze in their leadership structure.
The structure is that the executive is run from the 5 constituent state unions of Anambra, Imo, Abia, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo. 5 state constituent.
No, mention the states again. Anambra,
Imo, Enugu, Abia, Ebonyi. These are the 5 state unions that make up Igbo community, Ghana. And the leadership is run from these 5 constituent state unions. So these are the way we structure the Igbo community Ghana. And this has been run since 2011.
If you say that you started this structure of leadership that you're talking about 2011, what happened in 2012 that today it's all over the country that we have a Igbo chief, or how come a gentleman is out there by name of Chukudi Ehinetu is claiming that he is the Igbo chief of Ghana. And he said that he was duly elected in 2012 and was coronated. Yes.
Before you claim to have a position, you need to find out if that position is legally available. Yes, this is a welfare association like I stated earlier. There's no provision for any king. We have an executive, we have structures, we have regional leadership, we have national leadership. So there's no provision for kingship. So you claiming to have been coronated a king is out of the place. There's no provision for that. Even in our constitution, it doesn't exist. So before you claim that you have a position, you must have first of all ascertained that it exists within the structure of that entity, which unfortunately or fortunately now does not exist and never existed.
So there was no function where 2 people ran for the position of Igbo chief in Ghana?
Like I said,
For one person to win?
The position never existed. So there wouldn't have been any need for people to run for the office if the office never existed. So it never existed. Nobody ran for the office and nobody was made king.
But do you know Eze Chukwudi Ihenetu? Do you know him?
Chukwudi Ihenetu, Mr. Chukwudi Ihenetu is our brother.
Okay.
He's our brother. We know him. But we don't know him as a king. He's an Igbo man. Yes, our brother. We know him.
After my interview with the Igbo community, Ghana, I went to Mr. Chukwudi Ihenetu, this gentleman here. I went to him because he is the one now claiming to be Eze Igbo of Ghana. I went to him. He gave me an appointment to come at 1 p.m. one day in July. It was in July. And I went to him. And I sat there for about 3 hours. He came from a meeting, and then we met. We spoke for about 2 hours. We were in a discussion for about 2 hours. I mean, for most part, he spoke. And he told me a lot of things. I can't quite remember because he said I shouldn't record him. I was thinking that he was going to allow me to record because I had told him that I had recorded these other guys. So let me record you so that we'll have both sides of the story. I said I shouldn't record it because he's been asked not to speak about the matter again. Fine, that is his right. Okay. But he told me some things and he was thinking that, okay, I should go and tell the story myself. But critically what he told me was that after the 2012 confusion between him and this gentleman, in 2014, that's 2 years on, there was an agreement within the Igbo community, the elders, that the two of them should run an election for the two of them head to head. Whoever wins keeps the title as the Igbo of Ghana. And so this man actually agreed to run the election. So the two of them were put on a ballot paper and they ran an election at the R Center, Ghana. And he won about 97.something%. And he won just about 2%. So this man left the election grounds angry and sort of that kind of thing. So now from 2014, as far as he's concerned, as far as that election is concerned, as far as he's concerned, he had won to win and he's Igbo. Then the next moment, this man has now gone to join the Igbo community. Now remember, the Igbo community, the same Igbo community that claimed that they were against both of them. This man has now gone to join them. And they are still continuing in their opposition against now him. Now, get it clearly. So to his mind, it's like this man is now gone there and he is the one engineering the Igbo community, quote unquote, Igbo community against him. But, the presentation I've made so far, remember that the Igbo community Ghana had already registered their opposition against both of them. And the reason they registered their opposition against them was because they were claiming to be fighting over a title called Eze Igbo, which was not in their constitution. So according to them, that thing is not constitutional as far as they are concerned. So any of the two of them who agrees that they are giving up on this Igbo thing and coming to join, the person is welcome. So that is which is what this man has done. But to say that this man is the one now engineering the Igbo community against him, I think is a bit far-fetched because already before even this man joined them, the Igbo community were against both of you for this is the Igbo matter. And the reason they were against the two of them, as Chief Michael Okereke put it, it doesn't make sense for anyone to come from his country and claim that he has been crowned king or chief in another man's country. If you say you have been crowned king, where is your kingdom? Because no king is a kingdom. No king is a king of nothing. You need to have a kingdom. So where is your kingdom? Can you establish your kingdom in another man's country? Other people are chiefs in other countries, in the diaspora. Nobody is claiming to claim any kingdom or anything. But this man, since he came, he has crowned to about 12 chiefs, sub-chiefs, and he spoke about the fact that he want to build a village, and later he said, that was in 2013, then later on in 2017, said he want to build a kingdom in Ghana. So these are the things, and this, Michael Okereke says, does not make sense.
Anybody who will come from a different country to come to another country, an independent country, to come and install somebody a king, I don't think the person is normal.
Very well.
You left your place, Nigeria, you come to another man's land, a country, to come and install somebody, a king. You know what a king means? You must have a kingdom.
Yes.
So which kingdom? A king does not live in a rented place.
Yes.
Or a leased place.
Yes.
So how can somebody come from Nigeria? Is it his king? No. In Nigeria, in Igbo, we don't have any one king. In Igbo land. Are you getting what I'm saying? So his ambition is purely on his own.
So clearly, it's not even the people that are even at MANHYIA that are even invited in it too. You see, like the correlation of what these Igbos are saying and looking at his moves, clearly there is something fishy. I don't know what he is trying to do to get recognition, to kind of make the thing look like people have accepted him and all that. So I don't know. Whenever he comes and he's talking to the media too, you see the posture, like he was not prevented from greeting the Otumfu, or he was like a whole lot of things. You don't really know what this guy is doing. But for me, honestly, if you listen to this particular video and what all these Igbo people are saying, and also the person that invited the Igbo king, that's the Henetu, to the Ashanti region or to MANHYIA, the person is not even related to the royal family. So how come you will invite someone? Perhaps he took money, we don't know. Actually, I just don't know what exactly this guy wants. What at all does he want to achieve? Like, I just want to understand, what at all does he want to achieve? What at all does he want to achieve? Shout outs to Don FT. Shout outs to Don FT for this particular detailed video that you have brought to us. I really like this, speaking to these people for us to at least know what exactly is on the ground. And for me, I don't know why they are I don't know whether they are hiding or whatever. They should come out. They can also invite the media, speak to the media, and I'm very sure the media will listen to you guys. Charlie, it's crazy. Oh, thank you so much for watching.